Yo, simmer down 90.3 The Rock. I'm here. Crowley is here alongside the Mulkster for a very special edition of Simmer Down. We've talked with Zach Fowler. We have spoken with the legendary Eddie Kopp of the Sugar Shack Sessions. And now we have Mr. Ian from Tatanka on the phone, man. What's going on?
Hey, bro. Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, man. Where to start with this one, man? Work hard, reward them. You know, we just played Reward right there. One of the best sets of music I have ever seen in my entire life at Surrounded by the Sound late night. How'd you feel, man?
Oh, man. I really appreciate you saying that, those kind words. That makes me smile. Thank you. That was a great show for sure. You know, we had just flown in, and we had a little bit of time to set up the stage and get acclimated, and we love that festival ground, and we love what Zach has done with the whole thing. So we were just lucky to be a part of it, and yeah, we definitely felt the energy that night. It was a great feeling, and just lucky to be a part of that scene, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure, man. Like, I don't know, I was in this little, like, daze afterwards. I was like, what in the world just happened? Like, and everybody, you know, not just the fans, the Jam fam as well, were all down there. And I've heard just these unbelievable stories from, like, meeting new people at that show that are lifelong friends to, you know, oh, my God, that was the best show I've ever seen. Like, I mean, there was just it was just freaking good. Good vibes, you know, and we appreciate you doing that. So if people don't know, fun. Yeah, dude, if people don't know what's going on, you're listening to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock. You're late, but you're here in the right time. We got Tatanka, Ian from Tatanka out of Denver, Colorado, on the phone. You know, so you guys are from Denver, and that scene is popping in general with all the stuff that's going on musically and Smokey. Well, you know, we talked about the Tatanka dab last time I talked to you too, so you know we might as well you know, talk about it. You know, this culture there is so powerful. However, and I might be wrong on this, the reggae culture, what's up with that? Because I know there's a few bands in addition to you guys, and it's obviously a routing city for, you know, major any act, you know, reggae wise throughout the country. But are there more reggae bands around that we don't know about?
I mean, it's a growing scene for sure. I mean, when we first started, it really wasn't that many reggae bands, and there was a big bridge between the roots artists and, you know, the guys who I would say are like playing more types of like fusion with the reggae. So there's a big gap between that, but that gap has become smaller and smaller over the years, and there are bands popping up. And it seems like there's new bands every day, and it's definitely way more than when we started. So it's great to see the scene growing. There's definitely more people coming out to shows. There's more reggae weeklies the different clubs are doing and putting on every week. So we are lucky to be a part of the scene that we're in right now, and lucky to be from Denver because, I mean, non-coastal wise, I think it's the greatest city in the United States, like personally. So we're really lucky to be a part of all that, and it is cool to see the scene flourishing and growing daily. So
no, for sure, man. And I mean, you also, you know, side note, you got Red Rocks on your doorstep there, and yep. That's just, you know, in my opinion, the greatest venue in the entire universe. So you have that option to, you know, just run down to Morrison and see, you know, epic music every night. I'd like to see you guys at Red Rocks someday with a pretty dope light show. I think that would be cool.
Sign me up, man.
So let's talk about some stuff going on. We were spinning a couple of the new singles. The most recent one is Reggae Ravers, which is what you are. I love how you guys put that into context there. You know, Roots Musician Records, you know, shout out to Ian Young, a fellow Ian, just with an E and an N, not an I-A-N. Tell us about what you got going on here, man, with this new single and everything going on with the Tatanka.
Yeah, man, we have a bunch of songs that we haven't released yet that are going to go on an album, with Reggae Ravers being one of them. And we are really excited about the reception that we've gotten from Reggae Ravers, because it is truly something that we're kind of heading towards, is that sound that like kind of defines us, and it's what we love, and I feel like it's what the fans love as well. We're really lucky to work with some international artists on the project. Sir Wilson and Natalie Rise. Sir Wilson from Spain, Natalie from Australia Jamaica via Australia. So, just really cool to be doing what we're doing right now. And this has been the most fun we've had making music, and it's a product that we're proud of, and it's something that we feel like represents our sound and the type of music that we want to be putting out the best so far in our careers.
I mean, what you guys do, like, when I look at bands, like from when I did the radio until when I moved into the management and tour management scene, and whatever, the photo stuff and everything, there are three things that I would always look at. Number one, you got to be unique, and you guys are. It's something that, I've never heard before, and you can get down to it, like way down, like hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so, that was my first tenet. And so, like, the first time I ever heard you guys, I think it was some John Dunbar, and I was like, what the hell is this? And why haven't I heard it? So, it's so great to be talking to you once again on this very special night with me back here in Knoxville, Simmer Down. Hey, dude, you got another new member of the band. Tell us about that.
Mo Robbins, man. Yeah, he plays trombone, and it's just been a crucial addition to the band. Vibe-wise, business-wise, music-wise. So he's an incredibly talented musician that I personally love the dude, and it's been pretty seamless getting him in. So it's been great to have him around, and we're stoked to see where it goes with Mo. Definitely.
Yeah, man. And when you add somebody into the band, it creates a different dynamic, and I think it has literally just warmed up what this vibe is, you guys have created. It's just heated it up even more. I mean, I and anybody out there that hasn't heard of Tatanka, man, TatankaDub.com, go check it out on YouTube. Some of their videos. I mean, it's so dope. I mean, it's just dope, man. Like, it's just that sound. You're like, boom, yes, and I just, I'm a little fan. I'm being a fanboy right now, man, because I am.
Good,
speaking of a fanboy here, something that I've noticed with you in particular has really made me want to say this. So remember after your set at Surrounded by the Sound when you guys bent everybody over and did you know what to them on a stage? So I went up into the Lovely Buds campsite. Shout out Lovely Buds, we love them. I know you guys do too, man. You did a little tour with them. You came out to me and you were like, Crowley, I just want to tell you I'm really sorry for not getting back to you on some of those texts, but remember that you are a part of this too, and we couldn't do it without you. And then I watched this like live video the other day. I think you guys were in Atlanta or something, and right before this, the song, a little banter before the song came on, you looked at these two people. I couldn't tell who they are. I probably know who they are based on what you said, but you said along the lines of, these two people are really, really special right here. Somebody buy them a drink. We love them. You're very humble, man, and you recognize how important everybody is in the scene, not just the musicians, but the fans and the people that work for you as well, man. So I really appreciate that. And, I just can't say enough about that. I wanted to state that.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it takes everybody to make this work. So it's not just us, it's the fans, it's the radio, it's the people that do all the work, it's the stage hands. I mean, it's everybody. So you have to give credit as being.
Yeah, man. No, it's unbelievable, man. You're cutting out on me just a little bit. You're probably high up in the mountaintops in Denver. That's totally cool. I'll be in Colorado a little bit later on in 2019, so I will definitely be giving you a shout. Speaking of 2019, before we go, what you got going on in 2019, man?
Oh, that's when the album's going to come out, and we're booked out till like March or so right now. As far as shows, we're just going to keep touring and keep putting out music, man. So we'll see you guys back on the East Coast here soon, definitely.
That sounds like a plan. Ian, thank you so much for calling in, man. I love you so much. I love your band.
Likewise,
I love your
bro.
movement. And always remember that you guys are dope.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it, bro. And thanks for the phone call, and tell the fam all back over there that we say what's up. And big up. Go check out the Reggae Ravers, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. And thanks for having me again, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure, man. The Reggae Ravers right there, Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock, Tatanka, man. We can't get enough of them. I can't get enough of them. If you don't know about them, you should. Tatanka Dub or TatankaDab.com. I think it's Tatanka Dub. I think Ian told me that was wrong the last time we did an interview. But yeah, TatankaDub.com. You know, I can't say the F word on the air, but you know what I mean. This it's good stuff, I guess you could say. So we're gonna play some old stuff right now before we hit a break. You're listening to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock. What do you think, Mulkey? You want to do some John Dunbar, some old stuff?
Why not, man?
All right, you listen to it. Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock. Thank you so much, Ian. TatankaDub.com. Blast it.
Thanks, bro.
Yep.
See you guys. Bye.
See you, man.